So we have seen how to use in condition and between condition. Now let us learn how to use the like condition. Like condition is used to perform pattern matching between strings using wildcards. By pattern matching, I mean you can find if a string is starting with a particular character or it is ending with a particular set of characters. That kind of pattern matching that can be done using the like condition. The syntax of like condition is you select the columns you want from the table name, and when you are specifying the condition using the where condition, you will use like and then you will specify the pattern. To specify the pattern, we will be using the wildcards. As told earlier also, wildcard is a special character, it is a symbol, and this symbol means something to SQL. For example, when you are using wildcards with like, there are two particular wildcards used. One is the % symbol. % symbol allows you to match any string of any length, whereas this underscore wildcard, it allows you to match only a single character. For example, if you write a%, it means any string which is starting with a. There can be any number of characters in that string. %a will mean that the string is ending with a. In front of a, there can be any number of characters. A%b will mean it is starting with a, ending with b, and between a and b there are any number of characters. Do note that a space is considered as a character, and even zero, I mean to say no character, will also be acceptable. So a%b will also include ab. That is, there is no character between a and b. In the fourth example, I am showing you the use of underscore symbol. A, B underscore C will mean the string is starting with A and B and it is ending with C, and between these B and C there is only one single character, so it is a 4-character string. So let us use this in examples and try to find out pattern. Suppose we want to find out the customers whose names start with J. So to do that, this is the syntax. I'll write select everything from the customer table where customer name is like J and anything after J. So it is J%. Let us go and write this query in SQL. So start with select star from customer where customer name like J%. Note that this J is in capitals, so names which are starting with capital J will be selected. So when I ran this query, you can see all the customers that I have now have their names starting with J, that is capital J. Now if you want to select customers who have Nelson in their name, maybe their first name is Nelson, maybe their last name is Nelson, or within their name the string Nelson appears. How to find such customers? To do that, we will go to pgadmin and write select star from customer where customer name like, and we will have % Nelson %. And we will run this query. So there is only one customer whose last name is Nelson, and that record we have found using this query. Now suppose we want to find out customers whose first name consists of 4 characters, and after that there can be any number of characters. So to find such a customer, we'll need to use the underscore wildcard. For the first name, we'll use 4 underscore characters. After that, we need a space, and after that there will be a percent symbol. This percent symbol will ensure that there can be any number of characters after the first name. So let us do this, write this query to find out the customers whose first name has 4 characters. Select star from customer where customer name like. So 1 underscore, second underscore, third underscore, fourth underscore, now a space. This will ensure that the first name ends after 4 characters. Now a percent symbol. Right, so let us run this. You can see we have got all the customers whose first name is of 4 characters, and after that there can be any number of characters. In the fourth example, I am showing the use of like condition along with the not condition. So if you want to find out all the cities which are not starting with the character S, how to do that? So in this condition, we will also be using the distinct keyword. Distinct will ensure that the city names are not repeating, since a lot of customers are residing in the same cities. If I just write select, I'll get the city names repetitively. So to get unique city names, I'll write distinct also. So select distinct city from customer where city not like and it is not starting with S. So let's go and write this condition. Select distinct city, this is the column name, from table name customer where city like not like and is not starting with S, so S percent. Remember to put S in capitals since our city names are starting with capital letters. So you can see we have all the cities and none of the city is starting with the S character. The last example is using the escape character. This backslash that we have here is called an escape character, and it is used to escape the meaning of this percent as a wildcard. What I mean by that is, if you want to actually find out a percent symbol in your data, how do you do that? If you write the percent symbol, it will be considered as a wildcard. So if you want this percent symbol to be considered as a percent symbol, you will need to use this backslash, which is called an escape character. So if you run this query, select star from customer where customer name like G \%, it will actually find a customer which has a name of G %. So since we do not have any customer like that, I just wanted to show you this example. So we will not be running this query. That's all with this like condition. So now we will be starting with the querying commands. We started with query commands when we discussed select and where statement. If you remember, we retrieved data using the select statement from a particular table, and then we specified conditions using the where statement. Also, we discussed the OR and logical operators, which helped specify multiple conditions on the where statement. Now we will be discussing the in condition. In condition is used with the where statement just as the OR command. Only difference is, if you have multiple values and you want to specify a lot of values, you'll have to specify OR condition every time. So if you have 50 values, you'll have to write OR condition 50 times. But with in, you can just write in one time and you can specify all the 50 values in a single block. So this is the syntax of in command. You select the column names that you want from the table name, and then you write the where condition, and after that you specify the in command with all the values specified in one single block. So this column name that you have specified with the where condition, this column can only have this value in the retrieved dataset. So let us look at some of the examples. For example, in our customer table, if I want to see which customers belong to the city Philadelphia or Seattle, there are two ways to do that. One is to use the in statement, where I'll write in and then write the two values Philadelphia and Seattle. The same thing I can do with the or statement, where I'll use where city is equal to Philadelphia or city is equal to Seattle. You can imagine if I had 15 or 20 cities, I would have to write or statement 15-20 times. Whereas with in, I'll just put a comma and write the city name. So let us go and write this command in pgadmin. So now I will write the in command, select star from customer where city in first is Philadelphia and the second one is Seattle. So if you run this command, so you can see in the city column only Seattle and Philadelphia are present. All the other cities have been filtered out. We could have done the same thing using the OR statement. So let us try this with the OR statement. Select star from customer where city is equal to Philadelphia or city is equal to Seattle. If you run this, you will get the same result. So in is basically a replacement for multiple ORs, but in the later part of this course, when we will learn about subqueries, you'll find that in plays a very important role in writing complex queries in a short and simpler manner. Now let us learn how to use the between condition. So between condition is used to retrieve values within a particular range. So while using between, we'll need to specify a lower value and a upper value between which the condition will be giving us the values back. The syntax to use the between command is select column names from table names where a particular column value is between a lower value and a higher value. Let us look at an example. Suppose we want to get all the customers whose age is between 20 and 30. This can be done using the between condition. Select everything from the customer table where age is between 20 and 30. Let us go and write this in the pgadmin interface. Select star from customer where age between lower value and upper value. If I run this command, you can see only the customers who have age between 20 and 30 are remaining. Important thing to note here is both the value 20 and 30 are included. So customer with an age of 20 years, it will be part of this retrieved data set. This same result can be retrieved using the AND statement. So if I write select star from customer where age greater than equal to 20 and age less than equal to 30. Running this command will give us back the same result. Now, the between statement can also be clubbed with the not statement. Let us look at the syntax of how we can club not and between statements. We will write select star from customer where age not between 20 and 30. As you can guess, what this will do is we will get back all the customers whose age is not between 20 years and 30 years. Let's go and run this query. From customer table where age not between 20 and 30. Run this command and you can see all the customers that we have in our retrieved data set do not belong to the age category of 20 to 30. Also, another thing you can note is between statement can be used with dates also. So if you want to find out all the data points which belong to a particular time range, for example, if you want to find out all the orders that you shipped between a particular time range, say between 1st April 2015 to 1st April 2016, you can find that using the between statement such as this. Select star from sales, ship date between, this is the lower value of the date 1st April 2015 and that is the upper value 1st April 2016. Note the format of date, it is YYYYMMDD. First the year, then the month, then the date. So let's go and write this query. From, this is the sales table where ship date between 2015 04 01 and remember to put single quotation mark around the date values and single quotes 2016 04 01 and select this command and run it. So you can see the ship date column has only the values which belong to this date range. So that is how we use the between statement.